Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel The Trading Game, the channel where you get all the stock market related information, news and financial education. In this video, we are talking about one particular topic, which is loan moratorium. There is a big update on this from Supreme Court. So we will be looking into this in detail. So we'll be looking at the history, what exactly happened and what does the Supreme Court says now. So if we really look into Supreme Court, it is looking like it has slapped the government on a few of its decisions. So we'll be looking into that. If you are here in the channel for the first time, please do subscribe the channel and hit that like button so that it gives me motivation for doing further good videos. Please keep supporting. So first of all, before starting this, let's go into the history of this loan moratorium. What exactly happened earlier? So as you can see here, earlier this year, RBI allowed a 3 months loan moratorium on payment of all the EMIs. So what it means in a layman language is that if you have any EMIs to be paid to the banks, it was not mandatory for doing that because the businesses were down during that time and it was a lockdown period. So that's what RBI thought that we should give some relaxation for the people to pay back the loans. So that's the reason why 3 months. Extra time was given to for not paying the bills or the EMIs. Okay, but there was one point there or one catch wherein even though the loans you were not supposed to pay during that time, but however you were supposed to pay the interest for during these 3 months. So it is as good as you are not paying your regular EMI, but definitely your interest will be keep on accumulating during these times. Okay, so which was not that great when when you talk with respect to the public. Okay, but however, it was as per the government and banks, it was needed because it will be a huge loss for the banks if really the interest was waived off for these 3 months. Okay, so now that is the reason why there was a challenge from common men. That means the people started going to Supreme Court asking for questioning this because that was a huge burden for those 3 months if they really go with the interest. Okay, so now that's the reason why there were several petitions in Supreme Court for waiving this interest of for this loan moratorium period. So many people raised petitions in the Supreme Court. Okay, and Supreme Court was monitoring that, and it was looking into those petitions, and it came up with some decision, or you can say it as order today. So we'll be looking into what exactly did the Supreme Court tell. Okay, so the court asked the government stand on the loan moratorium, and it said it cannot hide behind the Reserve Bank of India. So what that means is all the time, like a government was just showing RBI, and it was just showing that losses for the banks if they waive this interest off. So that's what the government kind of it was very strict today. So its statement said that the government should be taken as responsible for this, and definitely it should take some stand on this subject. Okay, is what it said, and it clearly said that it should not hide behind RBI, which is Reserve Bank of India. And you can see here earlier government commented that waiving of the interest will hit the businesses and banks. So when this topic came up earlier this year, maybe like almost 3 months back, government clearly said that waiving this interest will hit all the businesses and banks. Okay, so what that means is it will be a very hit for businesses and also the banks, and that's the reason why they are not ready to waive the interest off. Okay, so because of that, now the court today slapped the government and said that the government is responsible for what all the happenings during this year, especially it is because of the lockdown of the country. So the decision of the lockdown was by the government, and that is the reason why the court said that the government is responsible for all these things, and it should take care of this issue, and it asked it to resolve the issue. Okay, so now it asked government to make its stand very clear by September 1st, which is like just 4 5 days, And definitely what it means is that when it says it stand clear, it should come up with a positive thing for the general public is what about this interest wave. Okay, so as of now, we don't know like how exactly it is shaped, but government looks like a court is very clear on that. Also, it mentioned that the government is having all the powers under this Disaster Management Act to grant the waiver of. So as per this Disaster Management Act, so government will be having all the powers to do whatever this interest waiver. It is not that difficult for the government to do this. Is the opinion of court, Supreme Court. Okay, and the very important point which came up today with from the court is that government should not only look into the interested in the businesses, but it should also look into the common man's sufferings, is what the court said, which is a very realistic sentence. So if you see, because we are seeing many businesses are down and the people are getting suffered, and that is the reason why court said that government should also look into the sufferings of the general public due to this. And the reason why the court is stressing on this is because the government is having a superpower, as we saw in the previous slide, wherein under the Disaster Management Act, there are some chances that it can handle the situation wisely, is what the court is thinking. Okay, so with that, let me conclude the video. Thank you so much for your time, and keep supporting as usual. If you are new user here, please do subscribe the channel and hit that like button. Also share it with your friends and family to get more updates about financial education. Thank you so much. Bye bye.